Samuel Taylor.
E ngā mana, e ngā reo, e ngā karangatanga maha, tēnā koutou katoa. My name is Samuel Taylor and I have the immense privilege of representing the Bay of Plenty on behalf of Todd Muller in this youth parliament. I'd like to briefly thank all those who voted for me and especially those who helped my campaign during the selection process. Without you, I couldn't be here. Getting civically engaged as a young person is incredibly difficult. Altogether, too often we are told you're too young. You don't pay rates or taxes. Go out and get some real-world experience when trying to have a say. You know, I've been accused of being managed by the establishment for fighting to make sure that youth voice was being taken seriously in this year's local government election campaigns and not being used as a campaign tool. But we know that the generational power balance is shifting. We need only look at events like the School Strikes for Climate to see that not only do youth have a voice, we have a backbone too, and we're willing to make that voice heard by taking a stand to ensure the security of our future. I'd like to commend all those young people, and especially those members of this House who are organising these strikes across Aotearoa Bring On September the 27th. But we have to be mindful that youth engagement is a two-way process, just as young people need to step up and exercise their right to have a voice. The older generations need to be open to what we have to say and be ready to change their minds, because there is some persuasive stuff out there. Look around you. Look to your left and to your right. Look at the youth members of Parliament who are sitting beside you. Optimistic, passionate, intelligent, eloquent young people whose candles of potential have not been dimmed by the cynicism of age. Think about their speeches, their contributions over the last 2 days, from nuclear energy to climate change, to colonialism, to justice and sentencing, to mental health and the tragedy of suicide. You know, we are leading the way in our communities. We are providing a voice to those who don't have a voice. But Youth Parliament is more than 120 youth MPs. It's thousands upon thousands of young people who don't understand, or who don't want to, or who aren't ready to be engaged in the political system. But it's time they step up. I'd like to quote a whakatauki in a poem. Ka pūteru ha ka hau te rangatahi. As an old net withers, another is made. And from In Flanders Fields by John McCrae, to you, from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. That net has been replaced. The torch has been thrown. We, as youth, must step up and prove that the rangatahi moapopo, the leaders of tomorrow, are in fact the leaders of today. We must step up in our communities, in local government elections this year and central government elections next year, and speak loudly with our youth voice. We must step up and we must carry that torch high. Tūturu whakamaua kia tīna. Haumi e hui e, taiki e. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Nathan Thompson.
Kia ora, Mr. Speaker. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou kia ora. It is with great agony